Hey everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this video, I'm going to be discussing the 1983 ABC television show, Automan. Automan was created by Glenn Larson, the visionary screenwriter who had previously created Battlestar Galactica and Knight Rider, among other shows. Larson had been inspired by Disney's Tron, which had been released to theaters the year before in 1982. When Glenn Larson saw Tron, he was inspired by some of the film's concepts, but he felt that Tron focused too much on the computer and tech side of the story and wanted to create something that had a similar computer feel, but was more heavily focused on the world outside of the computer. With that said, it's hard not to draw some comparisons between the two shows. Now, Automan was an action-adventure show that followed police officer and computer programmer Walter Nebeker, played by Desi Arnaz Jr., who had created Automan, an artificially intelligent crime-fighting program that was somehow able to leave the computer world at night to help fight crime in the real world. Now, Automan was played by Chuck Wagner. Much like the character Flynn from Tron, who had a companion called Bit, Automan had a companion called Cursor, a floating, shifting object which could draw and generate physical objects as needed, such as the autocar, an airplane, and a helicopter. Automan's autocar was in fact a black Lamborghini Countach LP400 that had glowing blue lights around the trim. Unlike Disney's Tron, which was the first film to use computer-generated imagery, or CGI as we now call it, the production team did not use any CGI in the production of Automan and instead relied on the use of traditional animation to create the computer effects of Automan and Cursor. Now, Automan aired on Monday nights opposite the popular CBS television show Scarecrow and Mrs. King. Now, it's kind of funny to me how things come full circle because that show starred Bruce Boxleitner from Tron. Ratings, in combination with the fact that Automan was the most expensive television show to produce at the time, costing over $1 million to make each episode, ultimately was one of the main reasons the show was canceled after its first season. I hope you enjoyed this short stroll down memory lane. Do you remember Automan? I look forward to reading your comments. Also, I would greatly appreciate it if you would consider subscribing to my channel where I talk about the movies, TV shows, and music that I grew up watching and listening to. As always, thank you so much for watching, stay safe out there, and have a great day.